Have you ever gone to a new therapist and things just don't feel quite right? That I know I've gone to numerous new therapists because I've been going to therapists for, I think I said 39 years. So I've had numerous therapists. And when you just don't feel that connection, where you feel like, okay, this bozo is going to give me the wrong advice, or they don't understand me, and I just don't feel that it's right. And I usually had females, and you'd, not you, but we'd start out, with the therapy, and eventually it would just turn into girl gab, is what I call it. It would just turn into not therapy. It would just turn into, I would call it bullshit sessions. Um, and we'd get nowhere. So this time around and the last, I went for males because then I always say I get the male perspective on things. And does it work? Um, Males tend no, this is just my opinion. Males tend to be more quiet. They listen, and then when the time is right, if you want to call it that, then they ask their questions, give their opinions, um, then they talk. But other than that, they just sit there. That's what my opinion is. But there are times where I will get advice that I don't agree with. And me being me, I call bullshit. And I'll argue with them. And I can't say that it's gone to the point where I've left them, but I express my, my disagreement. I'm just such a sexy bitch. They say that YouTube doesn't care what you look like. No, but I do. But anyway, you get in this disagreement of, I've been in this. I found out my therapist has been doing this for 5 years. I'm sorry, but I don't care how much training and education you've had. You haven't had what I've had. So you can't really give me proper advice. I don't care what you know. I don't care what your education taught you. Your education has not taught you life or death. So don't tell me. I'll tell you though. um, so, when, the topic was when to split. Well, there was one that I had, and I didn't know that you're supposed to have a exit appointment, if you want to call it that. So I just left her. I just stopped seeing her. I didn't know that you're supposed to have an exit. I guess they call it an exit interview. So every time I'd see her, she would just burn me looks, and she would just, it was like, oh, if looks could kill, I'd be dead. She just gave me this look, and it's like, what? Well, then I found out it's because I didn't give her the exit. Um, I'm super tired. I get in front of here, and I don't know why I get so tired. But, yeah, she gives me the look of death. And then David ended up having her, and they did fine. And, yeah, I don't have anything against her. It's just that when you have female to female, you tend to fall into that girly, girly part. But how do you exit them? Well, with my last one, or no, I'm sorry, with my current one, we had, if you watched my videos, you saw that we had an issue, and they actually offered me somebody else, and I said no, I'll stay with him, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, and I will stay with him. If there's a problem, we'll deal with it then. But I think I've seen him once since, and he walks on eggshells. I don't. Fuck no. I'm not gonna walk on eggshells. You can, but I'm not. I didn't do anything wrong. Sure, I had the argument with him, but he had it coming. He was wrong, and I let him know, and I let his boss know, and I wasn't going to bow down. And I'm not trying to say I am better than anybody. That's not it. It's that he was wrong. He needed to know because he didn't know. And I told him what he should have said, and in the end, it ended up good. Oh my gosh. I was gonna mess with some stuff and then go to bed. I was up at 8:30. Yes, I actually slept last night. But I don't know. How do you, well, you can go to, most places have coordinators, and you can go to the coordinator and talk to them and say, this just isn't working out. I mean, my nose is just, I need to find somebody else. Can you find me somebody else? This isn't working. Um, you know, of course you can find a different facility altogether, but then you have your insurance to deal with, and that can be a problem. Um, there are ways to cut ties um, with your therapist. See, it's one of those nights where I'm gonna fall asleep, so I am going to cut ties with you, and I just wanted to, kind of give you an idea of how to cut ties when things aren't going well with your therapist. You can always request a different one there if you know of any, or you can request, is there a different one I can see? Because there usually is. You might have to wait a little while, but it might be worth it. Um, and when you choose a therapist, ask questions. Well, are they like this? Are they like this? Are they like, ask questions before you say, okay, I'm gonna, go with that therapist. So don't be afraid to do that. Are they like this? Are they, ask questions. But I'm out because I'm gonna be out, and I don't want to fall asleep. I don't think I posted that one. That's pretty embarrassing. I know there's another one I posted. I actually posted it. I'm not posting this one. So, yeah, it's like Christmas in 2 weeks. Um, and some good shows that are coming up. Holy crap, I'm falling asleep. So, you have a good day, whatever day it is. I don't even know. Ah, That's funny. I'm a goofball. It is Wednesday. It's hump day. It's almost midnight. Holy crap. I don't know where the day went. But, yeah, things are just cold. Things are gonna get colder. That means I stay in. I don't go out. I try not to go out. But, yeah, things are just kind of crazy around here. Um, we're getting the roof fixed on the barn slash garage. They can call it what they want. I call it a barn because I always say that you can put you can put a door in the side of it, and I can get a pygmy goat. He goes, I don't think so. That's surprising. But if I got one, I'd have to get two so they wouldn't get lonely. Or the two dogs that are double coats, they could stay out with them. But then I'd be sad. I'd miss my puppies. But okay, well, you have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. And cheerio. I'm such a dork.